Hello guys, sorry I went live in the wrong way. I actually went I gotta delete that. Hopefully you guys can see me. Hello guys. Hello. Oh my god, I got it. Excuse me. Oh my god. I haven't done celebrity live readings in a minute, so I'm happy to be doing this. Let's spill the tea. I don't know what deck I want to use. I don't know. Lately, I've been liking the original Rider-Waite tarot. I don't know. I've been liking just like the original. Oof, this is getting tight. I'm just gonna wear one then. I'm gonna make a post soon. I think I want to start doing more things with us besides the free live readings. I want to bring back my I really want to bring back the tarot talks, and I'm thinking maybe we could do like a tarot Tuesday or tarot Friday where we just talk like we give readings to each other too, or maybe I should include that in the tarot talk, like where we could all do readings for each other live. Like that'd be cool. Let me know if you guys would be down for that. Cause like we could have a day where we discuss tarot cards, like a lesson, like a workshop, and talk about all our ideas. But then we could do something else where we literally like give readings for each other, you know. And I'm thinking of doing like a spiritual group that will be hosted on Zoom monthly, like maybe to do like spells together and rituals together. It's just something that's coming to mind. Like I think the next step for my business is to do more like community based stuff virtually, of course. Yeah, it's just my time. Like I've been busy, guys. I'm getting 2 degrees at once. You know, I have a crazy job, but I still want to make time for my tarot. And Elizabeth, I will be giving your reading. I saw that you booked. And another person booked too. I'll be giving out readings. I'm filming all of them tonight, so they will most likely be given to you Monday afternoon or evening, latest Tuesday, but most likely Monday. Yep, 2 degrees. I'm getting 2 degrees at once. So it's like I'm very busy. Very busy. Because I have 2 majors, basically. So I could be done with college 2026, like spring. But I'm getting another degree, so 2027 is when I'll be finished, like spring. Education and media arts. Those are my other passions outside of tarot, especially with media arts, because I love film. Like I want to get into last weekend I was an assistant director in Philly for a shoot for someone's clothing brand. It was a lot of fun. I'm learning a lot about like the film TV world. I love movies, guys. Like I love learning about movies. I love movies that can change your mindset on things. I love movies that are relatable. I love dumb movies. Like I just saw Final Destination with my sister. It was so much fun. Like I love movies. Like that's my my zen. All right, guys, we can we can start with the celebrity questions. I'm just gonna. I like to double check because you know these are real people, so I'll double check my spirit deck. But Who's my favorite director? I don't really know if I have one like that, because I have favorite directors for different things, and some directors are just not consistent with their work. So I know everybody's go-to is like Christopher Nolan and stuff, but I like more underground, independent like movies. I think Larry Clark is really cool. I think he makes really dark, but he's like, it was like Euphoria ahead of his time when he made movies. I'll say that. Larry Clark comes to mind. I just think Kids is such a great movie about like the lost youth, and his movies feel very real. Like it doesn't even feel like there's a lot of acting. It just feels like real life, like you're a fly on the wall. I like when you could feel like you're just really watching human beings interact, and it doesn't feel too much like a movie, you know? All right, so let's get into it. B Bella 231. Is there animosity on Lucy's sad side towards her ex friend? Is that a celebrity? Are you asking about a celebrity? I don't know. Is that a celebrity, guys? Because I can't tell if that's a personal question or celebrity. Crystal Love. Was Lala romantically involved with DDG? Okay, can I? No. I don't think she's attracted to him too, or they didn't get along. Jessica, will P. Diddy finally get what he deserves? Let's see. You know what's weird? I feel like he might get some sort of release somehow, or because I'm not really seeing much karma in the card. I actually feel like he'll get some sort of, I don't want to say a break, but there might be leniency on his case in some way. I don't know what way it will be. Like, he'll definitely have to deal with the consequences, but I feel like, I don't know if it's like a plea deal or something. I don't know, but I feel, I don't know. There's something about this that feels like something is, I don't want to say gonna work out for him, but there's gonna be, I don't know, like there's gonna be something complicated here with his time in jail. I don't know what it is. I feel like there's gonna be something where it's kind of reminding me of Bill Cosby. Like, he'll serve time, but there could be like a release, or he might get shorter time. I don't know. There's something that like might switch around. Like, that's the vibe I get. I could be wrong though. Who is Harry Styles' life partner, soulmate? Could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I get a lot of earth energy. Someone very loyal and respectful. Pisces, Ed. Did DDG and Wendy sleep together? No. Did Halo do juju on DDG, like a love spell? There was love there, but it wasn't a spell. It was more genuine. Jacob. I think she is a celebrity from Lebanon, an influencer. Oh, okay. I didn't know. Because sometimes people get confused and they think I'm doing free live readings. I'm not. I'm doing celebrity readings. Dream big. Will Callum Turner and Dua Lipa work in the long run? If someone could control their impulses and their immature ways, I see potential. I feel like it's a yes. I feel like someone here has a lot of growing to do. I feel like somebody has an impulse. Like, I don't know, they have impulses. I feel like somebody here isn't as mature as the other person. So if they could work on their maturity, I think there's potential here. And I think that might happen. I feel like someone here in this relationship is going to mature. So as long as they stay on that path of like, I want to mature I want to be more mature. I think, like, yes, I guess. Crystal Love, how are Timothy Chalamet and Kylie Jenner doing? You know, I wanted to read for them on my channel, and Spirit said no. Let me see if I could do it now. Okay, I got a yes now. I got a yes now. All right. Timothy Chalamet and Kylie Jenner, how are they doing? Um, I feel a little bit odd here. I think someone feels worried that this won't work out, or worried, or there's a hesitancy. I do feel a little bit of this, like, I don't want to say fake it till you make it, but I get with the Six of Wands, there's like a, like, let's show off, like, type of thing. But I feel like there's something about this relationship that isn't, it's like a facade. Like, there feels like something that's a bit of like a facade. Like somebody's putting up a facade. Um, Let me see. How does Timothy feel towards her? Disappointed, sad. He could miss someone else at the moment too. I feel like there's someone else he could be missing in his energy, like a past situation. How does Kylie feel towards Timothy? The Tower, she feels like they're not going to work out. She feels, and I feel like it's making her nervous that they're not going to work out. Like, she doesn't want the public shame about it. She really wants to keep this up, like a perfect tower. Like, picture like a, you know, like when you play Jenga, and you know, like, the block is about to, like, when you pull out the block, it's about to fall down. She's like, that's how she looks at their relationship. Like, it's about to fall down. Like it's about to crumble down. Um, I don't feel like he's happy. I don't feel like she's happy. I feel like there's like a facade going on with them. It feels like a facade. Crystal Love, is Tyla in a relationship? If he is, he's guarded. Is really, there's someone in his energy, but he feels really guarded. He also feels like he can't trust someone with his money. Like, I keep hearing gold digger, gold digger, gold digger. So he feels like he doesn't want to, like, have a woman affect his money. Elizabeth, what's the marriage energy between Christian and Angela? I don't know who those people are, but I'll see. What's the marriage energy between Christian and Angela? A lot of animosity. There could be a lot of fights. Hopefully nothing physical. Not getting along. It doesn't really look good for marriage. If they do get married, there's gonna be a lot of, like, disagreements. And I keep hearing my way or the highway. Somebody here has like a, like, they don't want to put their pride aside for something. So I feel like it would be tough. It'd be like two chefs in the kitchen, like, with them. So marriage energy looks more like a no, but if it's a yes, like, it won't be like a peace. It won't be really harmonious. Brianna, who is Marcelo Anthony's future wife? Oh, I definitely see a wife for him. Very sexy. I don't know why. She's very sexy. I feel like she resembles like Selma Hayek a bit, or she just has like she exudes like a very sexy. I don't know. I just feel like she's hot. Like, she's just like, when she walks out in a room, it's like a head's turn. Very physically attractive. She's not a bad person, but she could like lie a bit. Like, she could like lie a lot. I don't think she's a bad person though, but she could have a tendency to also like lie. Um, Elizabeth, did Angela Aguilera did a love spell on Christian Nodal? No. Pisces, Ed, will Playboy Cardi and Gio last? I don't think they're together right now anyway. I feel like they don't see each other much. They both feel more single right now. It's more of a no, but they feel kind of like not together anyway. Like the Emperor, Nine of Pentacles, that's more like I'm focused on myself. That gives more single energy to me. I don't know. I don't feel like they're together anyway. Does Lucy Sade feel animosity on her end towards her ex-friend? No. No. Crystal Love, how is Rob Kardashian doing? How is Rob Kardashian doing? Not good. Very sad. Not do. He could have heart problems. He could be having like issues with health, and it's like connected to his heart. Because I feel like I don't know if he's dealing with like asthma. I feel like I can't breathe right. I feel like I get headaches too. His energy feels like very sick. Like I can't breathe. He also feels like he wants to hide away. I feel like he wants to like hide away. There could be something good coming up for him. I feel like he could have like an intervention or people want to like help him out. But I feel a lot of health problems with him, and I feel connected to the chest and the head because when I'm in his energy, like I feel like I get head a lot. Like I feel my I'm not a doctor or anything, but his stress levels, like if they were to like check his pulse and stuff, like I feel like things are just not right with him. So like that's just what I'm feeling. His energy feels really, I'm really concerned. Like now that I tap into Rob's, I want to sage. Oh my goodness. It's better. Salma Hayek. How is she? Let's see. How is Salma Hayek? She's doing really well. She feels really, I feel like she feels really comfortable in her own skin. I feel also I'm happy with career. Like I'm really happy with my life. I think she's really happy. I feel like she's doing well right now. I feel like content. I feel like a lot of contentment. Crystal Love, is Gio romantically interested in Playboy Cardi? Maybe a little bit, but I don't feel like a whole lot. Maybe they admire them to some extent, but I don't feel like out of 1 out of 10 it's like a 2. Like it doesn't feel super strong. Brianna, is the Kardashian curse real? Well, do they have a curse? I do think curses are real, unfortunately. Oh, okay. I feel a lot of past life with royal stuff. I feel like a lot of past life ancestral energy connected to royal, like royal stuff. I don't feel a curse. But I do feel there's something really interesting about their past lives. Like I feel like it links to like royal stuff. 7 of Swords. I think it's other spiritual stuff in that family. I don't think it's a curse though. Oh, happy birthday, Aria. Yeah, everybody say happy birthday to Aria. All right, Crystal Love, will Duke Dennis have more baby moms in the future? Hopefully not, and I'm getting a no. He might step away from having babies like that. Bad Bunny and Gabriella back together. Well, hopefully not. It would be a shit show if they were. I don't think they are. They don't. I feel like it'd be a shit show either way. I don't think so. Aria Wilson. Even if I got the name wrong, it's still energy. So, Aria Wilson. How does Meghan Markle feel about the reviews she got about her cooking show? That's all right. She's not really paying attention to it. She feels happy about the cooking show. She's looking more at the positive stuff. I don't I don't think the cooking show is going to be long term. I think there's going to be something. I get bad news about it, so I feel like she's enjoying it and she's happy, but I feel like the show won't last long, or like there's going to be an abrupt end to it. And she's that's going to make her sad. I think the fact that she's doing it is that she likes just doing it. She doesn't really care about, I mean, she does care to some extent, but it's been really like healing for her almost, because I feel like that female support and the friendship and the vibes, it's made her really happy. But I with the Tower card, Spirit is like, shit, there could be a potential setback for her with the cooking show, and I think that's going to disappoint her more than like people's reviews of it. Athena, why has Beyonce been crying at her shows? How is Beyonce? Can I read for Beyonce? Spirit said it's up to me. I will read for her. The fellow Virgo. Okay. Let's see. Beyonce has been crying at her shows. Let's see. How is Beyonce doing? Is she okay? How is Beyonce doing? Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. Why Seven of Cups here? Yeah, I don't. I think something's a bit off. Mental health wise, yeah. Um, I think there was like, it's because of a man in her life. Could be two men. I'm not putting the blame on them, but in her energy, when I go into it, it's, I feel a bit like I'm not connecting to reality that well. Like I'm trying, like she's seeing the illusion of something rather than for something being what it is. I think there's something that's hard for her to process right now. Um, I feel like she had a very intimate and serious conversation with someone, and I think this person said some things, and it's hard for her to like accept something, or like, I don't know. I feel like I had like some words were said that really, it's hard for me to really process the reality of what was said, the reality of the conversation. Like I kind of, I'm like kind of going in, I don't want to say Delulu land, but her mind is going in a million different, it's like a web. Like it's hard for me to go into it. I know Virgos are overthinkers in general, so there's something there's a challenge right now with acceptance for her. Like that's the feeling I get. Let me just try to pull more cards. How is Beyonce doing? Six of Wands. Yep, standing tall, a lot of attention. This makes sense. I actually call this the Beyonce card, the Six of Wands. I think she is enjoying all the success with the tour and everything. I have the Devil here. I think Beyonce's enjoying the tour and everything, but in her personal life, like I think there's a struggle with like cutting a cord, cutting an attachment to someone or something, and I think it's hard for her. I feel like I don't want to accept this. Like I feel like I'm not ready. I feel like I don't want to focus on that right now. Why is the Devil here? It's there's a tough spiritual lesson right now for her. It's I think it has to do with like letting something go potentially and accepting something. I think that's really hard for her right now. I feel like there's something that like it's hard for her to like accept like the reality of something. Like it's hard for me to accept the reality of this. I don't want to accept this. It feels hard. Kind of like denial, but it's not completely denial at the same time. It's weird. Did you? I didn't watch the show. Yeah, Arya. All right, let me see. I forgot where I was at. Crystal Love, is Lisa from Blackpink getting financial support from her rumored boyfriend, Frederick? I don't think so. I don't think so. Who is Marcelo Hernandez's wife? She might not be faithful to him. Hopefully, I'm not predicting that. But the wife, I feel like she won't be faithful. I feel like she'll have other men or other people that she's into. I feel like I just get like, I feel like I'm not loyal. Like I'm messing around. I don't know. I feel like I'm not. I feel like I like the male validation or other people's validation too much. I feel like I'm not loyal. Is Scotty planning? Oh, I have watched Baddies. I can't watch that show for too long. It's very demonic. I want to like sage and I don't know, get baptized after that show, to be honest. Hi, Mystique. I'm so happy Mystique's here. Crystal Love, is Scotty planning on leaving the Baddies? I don't think she will. I think she feels motivated to do some things for herself. I don't feel her leaving it right now, though. I think she wants to venture out more, though, for her career, but I don't feel like I'm leaving it. I don't feel like I'm leaving it. Crystal Love, is the Kiss of Life members really remorseful about their controversy? Some are, some aren't. Jess M. Will Nina Osanir write another book about her health? Probably not, or right now it's a no at least. Crystal Love, are the Cat's Eye members all close? For the most part, and do they like each other? For the most part, yeah. D, how are Zendaya and Tom Holland currently doing? Alright, can I read for Tom and Zendaya right now? I can. I'm gonna use another deck. I'm gonna use... I haven't used this deck in a while. Okay, so let's look at the energy with Zendaya and Tom Holland. 5 of Cups. Okay, we're off to a rough start. What's the energy between Zendaya and Tom Holland? The Chariot. It's mixed. It's complicated. I have the 5 of Cups. Why is the 5 of Cups here? 5 of Wands. Someone's not over the past. I feel like something happened way back, but I feel like I haven't forgiven someone for something, or I'm not over something from the past. So I feel like I'm holding on to past things. I don't know if it's him, her, both of them, but there's like a past argument or a past tension that, or I don't know, something in the past, because I don't feel like it happened now. I feel like it happened a while ago, but I feel like it's hard for me to kind of move past it emotionally. I feel like I'm holding on to something. I have the Chariot here, 9 of Swords, Knight of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. I don't think they're doing bad. I feel like he really does adore her and he wants to cater to her to the best way he can at the moment. With the 6 of Pentacles and Knight of Cups, I feel like that's his energy. I don't know if this is her energy or I don't know what's going on. I'll ask individually in a second, but I feel like someone here has a lot of anxiety and they're not over something from the past. So I guess I don't know how to like wrap that all. Let me see, how does Tom feel towards Zendaya? Strength, Ace of Swords. He wants new beginnings with her. He feels really good towards her right now. A lot to say. He feels optimistic and enthusiastic about the future with her. Zendaya, how does she feel towards Tom? Judgment, the Magician, the Empress, 5 of Swords. I think she's it's tricky. Why is Five of Swords here? I wonder if she's like not over. I don't know. I don't know if they had like a bad argument once, or there's something that I feel like it's more her energy. It makes more sense. Like she's not over something. Like there's something like I don't know. Like I can't pinpoint it. I swear, but she feels like she wants to move forward with him, but at the same time she's like, okay, well, is the past gonna repeat and da 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 da? Like that's kind of like her energy feels. So I don't know. I don't know. Crystal Love, how does Ning Ning from Aspa feel about Karina? She kind of romanticizes the connection a bit, so she doesn't. I feel like I put another person on a pedestal. Like that's how she's doing. Does Beyonce have autism? That's an interesting. I've never had ever done a reading asking this question. So does Beyonce have autism? Yes or no? Um, Let me see. I gotta get. Um, she has something that affects her mental, but I don't know if it's autism though. I don't feel a yes with that, but I do feel something that could be diagnosed mentally for her at the moment. And I keep getting Seven of Cups. Like she keeps pulling that card. I don't really like that card sometimes because it can represent somebody whose mental health that's like not really the best, you know. So, will Harry Styles release an album this summer? Um, it's either a no or it will be delayed somehow. Chris Love, I do know Wizard Liz. In my opinion, I'll be honest, guys. I think she's really overrated. Like the Wizard Liz. I find her content over. I never understood what the gimmick was. I think she gives really generic advice, and I think she is in the Matrix. I think she preaches really bad advice. I don't think she's a life coach at all. Look at what she's attracting, like, and it's no shame. I'm not shaming her, but um, just watch Abba and Preach talk about it. Everything Abba and Preach said about their point of view, I relate. I completely like agree with. I feel like Wizard Liz. I never got the hype with her. Like, sure, she says some things that are okay, I guess, but this whole like, yeah, like just do what I did and you're gonna attract the perfect guy because when you journal and when you buy Birkin bags and when you let men pay for everything, that's what makes life great. Like there's just like a lot of like stupidity in her advice. I'm sorry. Like, do you guys know Wizard Liz? I find her so overrated. I think she's like so overrated. I hate that fake guru shit. Anyway, will Wizard Liz go back to Landon? Five of Swords. Um, hmm. No, she feels like he's a burden. She feels like he's not adding to her life. I feel like she'll want to focus on her career and being single. I feel like she feels like he's like a burden. Um, it's more of a no right now. Athena, will there ever be a One Direction reunion tour? Um, Not right now, but I feel like it could happen like years down the line, but not right now. So yes, in a way, but I just don't feel like that energy soon. Will the industry push older artists in their 30s, Brianna? Yes. Crystal, Love, Leah, and Miguel. I don't know. Are those celebrities? I don't know if that's a celebrity. Elizabeth, does sorry, is the let me see if the Wi-Fi might be acting up. Um I'm just going back on the list. Does Rob Kardashian still miss Adrian Balon? Yes. Yeah, very much so. Yes, a lot. Yes. Crystal Love, will DDG get sole custody of Halo? It's looking like a yes. Hopefully I'm wrong though. Hopefully I'm wrong, but it looks like it could be moving in that direction. And I say hopefully because I mean I don't know the situation, but it looks like it's moving towards a yes. I hope they both can healthily co-parent is what I mean. Do Lewis Tomlinson and Harry Styles talk currently? Yes. Brianna, I know this isn't a celebrity question, but why does God give people special needs or mental health issues that they're born with, even though we feel it's bad for us sometimes? Well, there's nothing bad about having a mental disability. I don't look at it as bad. I wouldn't associate it with bad. I don't really know the answer to that, Brianna. I think that's a really deep philosophical question. I will say though that I have worked with students that have special needs and behavior issues myself, and it has taught me a lot about compassion and looking through life through a different lens. That's what I'll say. Aria, can I ask about that dad that's gone missing in the woods? I have not heard about that. What's his name? Let's do some true crime. Yeah, Natalie, listen, and I'm not trying to be a hater because I love people who can help give like self-love advice. Like that's all cool. But her advice is so corny and generic, and I don't know how people are like so blinded by, like, it feels like a cult. Like it feels like, why would I follow someone who let and this isn't going to sound rude, but this situation with this guy she met, they haven't even been together a year. She's pregnant and he cheated on her, and he's saying he knew it was love at first sight. Like all that bullshit. Like I don't know. So you're going to give me advice about my love life and how to attract better, but yet what did you attract? That's kind of my perspective. So I guess you don't know what you're talking about. Because if you knew what you were talking about, why would you attract the situation into your life? Because you're still learning. She's not a life coach, like, and that's okay. But like, I hate when people pretend to be like, oh my God, follow me, I'm gonna help you change your life. She's a pretty girl. Pretty privilege helps you attract more attention online, and it probably helps her love life too. Like, just because men throw money at you doesn't mean they love you and respect you and value you long term. Why don't you teach about how to attract that, Like, and she can't teach it because of that yet. And one thing I really want us to stop doing as human beings is judging the other gender too much. I'm not really here for the whole men are trash mindset. Okay? Because if you keep saying that, you're going to attract a man who also thinks women are trash. You guys are going to be on the same vibration. I remember when I used to say that shit all the time because I was so bitter and fed up, and I had a lot of daddy issues that I wasn't dealing with. And I was attracting guys that were into that red pill stuff heavily, and I didn't understand why. The second I started to heal that and learn that men are not trash, we just have a lot going on in society, and unfortunately men, I will say, get a bit of things a bit tough